Today's episode is going to be short and sweet. Today we are talking about what is a good nail gun to use for the projects that you're doing when it's just basic, simple DIYs or around the house care that you don't need the big old, compression line. This is a battery operated Craftsman. It is wonderful. So this is a brad nailer, 18 gauge. I always have my safety lock on here unless I am using it. So that is something always get into the habit of. The brad nails come in different sizes. This is an 18 gauge, so I'm getting 18 gauge when I'm getting these. And then the length of the brad nail is what varies. So it goes from little babies to bigger ones. You want to make sure that you're using the size nail that you need for your project. For example, so here's my two pieces that I want to put together, hypothetically. This is obviously too tiny. This is obviously too big. So what I have here, remember, this is already locked. You put your nails right in here. This is going to be more of the perfect length that I'm looking for. So your nails go, the little head is going to go at the top. You close that up. I am now going to turn my lock off, and I'm going to staple these two pieces of wood together. So when you do that, make sure your hands are clear. You can hold your piece of wood far out of the way of where you're nailing, right? You're going to push down the tip. It actually has a light, has a little like flashlight on there. And you are going to hold it as steady and as straight as you possibly can, and you're going to pull the trigger. And it nails. Immediately get in the habit of turning your safety back on. That way you can always handle this with confidence. So there you go. You have your nail. Your wood is nice and firm. Keep in mind, the longer of a nail you use, the more if you didn't pay attention to your grain, the nail can get taken with the grain. So you really want to only use the length of nail that your project requires. So this is an excellent starter nail gun. It's just that easy brad nail gun. Again, the battery operated I think is just so great. I love the portability of it. It's a little heavy, but it's not a terrible weight to work with. I feel very comfortable with it, very safe with it. So if you are needing something to make your life so much easier, because back in the day I used to use hammer and nail everything, but boy can I so fast. So if you're looking for a great nail gun, I recommend this Craftsman's 18 gauge. Get your goodies that you need as far as nail size, and you are all set to do some projects.